So in this video, I'm gonna give you guys 5 key lessons that I learned from doing Turo this last 6 months, last 100 trips. What's up, YouTube? As you can tell from the title, I just hit 100 trips on Turo. That is insane to say. I've been doing Turo for about 5 to 6 months. I'm here in Louisville, Kentucky, and it's definitely been a journey about these past 100 trips, and it's been crazy. I've had a lot of ups, downs, and in between. And that's what this video is about today. I'm going to tell you guys what I've learned from the past 100 trips, so maybe help you guys out, guys and girls out. If you're thinking about getting into Turo, or if you're already into Turo in the beginning stages and you just need some guidance, let's get right into the video. So in this video, I'm gonna give you guys 5 key lessons that I learned from doing Turo this last 6 months, last 100 trips. These are the 5 things that I wish I knew before I started, and that would have helped me even more in this journey. So let's get right into it. The first thing that I learned from starting this Turo business is Turo is not as easy as it seems to be. And I say that because a lot of people on YouTube talk about Turo and make videos about it and talking about how much they made, the ups of Turo, but they don't talk about the downs. They don't talk about the people trying to steal vehicles. They don't talk about people trashing cars, wrecking cars, all kind of things that go into this business. The car rental industry is a very risky business to get into. I would admit there's been months where, like the month of October, there's been days where I got almost 0 to no sleep, and it can be really draining, but it's rewarding at the same time. So if you're about to get into this business, don't come into the business thinking it's going to be nothing but good. A couple of claims with scuffs, dents, dings, sometimes even total losses. Be prepared for that. Be prepared for people. If you have a Kia, especially, definitely be on the lookout and be prepared for somebody trying to steal that vehicle. If it's definitely a sporty looking vehicle, people steal Kias. The Kia boys out here, they're getting it where they get it. The second thing that I would say is, this is something that I did not know about when I got into Turo, which is recalls. If you get a vehicle, you purchase a vehicle, it can be financed or cash, either way, and you have the vehicle for a couple months, or sometimes for me, for instance, I had a vehicle for, it was like a month or a week. It was listed for a week and they got hit with a recall. And when a vehicle gets hit with a recall for Turo, they delist the vehicle and they take it off of the platform. This scenario could definitely be a bad thing. Say for instance, you bought 5 of the same vehicles and they all get hit with recalls. That's a lot of money that you're losing out on. If it gets hit with a recall, most of the time there's no remedy for a while until they find with a fix, and that could be months to years. So definitely when you buy vehicles, do not buy multiple of the same exact vehicle. So definitely be on the lookout for those, and keep that in mind when you're trying to purchase these vehicles. That a recall could happen at any moment. The third thing that I would say that is the most important to me within this journey is to create systems. Creating systems will help you in the long term. It'll help you get more sleep, help you be a little less stressed in this process of trying to grow this business. Like I said before, this is an extremely risky business, and it can be extremely stressful. So what I would say, one of the things that can help out with this is Turo messaging. Turo recently added auto messaging within the app. So you go in the app and you can write up auto messages for instance, when somebody instantly books or somebody trip is about to end, you can send messages automatically to them, so you don't even have to sit there and text them all day and things like that. So that definitely helps me out a lot. It makes Turo just a tad bit more passive, even though Turo is not a passive business at all, but it helps out a lot with that. So definitely get into the auto messaging. Another thing, if you are on Turo on the desktop, you can add all your bookings to a Google Calendar, and that definitely helped me out a lot. And I didn't even know about this until recently, 2 months ago. So I wasn't using this in the beginning, and I was literally putting it in manually. But Turo, they export all your bookings to your personal calendar, and that helps out a lot. Right now, focus on systems now, so when you scale and you become bigger, you have these systems in place to make everything easier, and the business can pretty much flow for itself. Another thing is keep track of your profit loss and all your bookkeeping. Keep track of your expenses, your income, and everything like that, because at the end of the day, you might think on Turo, the platform on Turo, it'll say that you made 5 grand, 6 grand, 7 grand in that month. So you think, oh, I made 7 grand. But really, if you're only profiting 2 grand out of the 7 grand, that's not good. So definitely keep track of bookkeeping and the profit and loss and all your expenses. That would definitely be essential if you want to run this business successfully and actually thrive. The fourth thing that is the most important to me is stay on top of the maintenance. And I say this because I've had incidents where, and I'll be honest, I'll be completely honest, completely transparent. I've had instances where I might drive a vehicle, because all I do is drive them to like the gas station and to the car wash. I might drive a vehicle and I might hear a funny sound from the brakes or something like that, and I don't get it checked out as soon as, like, right then and there. So that could be a bad thing, because when the vehicle goes on a trip, the problem continues to get worse. You know, it could have a long-term booking out of nowhere. So they get to get out of town, and then the brakes get horrible, and then you might have to go, you know, get to the vehicle, fix the brakes, return the vehicle, and possibly get a bad review because you just been a little bit lazy and trying to cut corners. So when something maintenance-wise happens, get it fixed as soon as possible. Do not wait. Do not put it off. Anything happens, get it fixed right then and there. Every 2 to 3 months, get a brake inspection. I believe Monarchy gives those out for free. So every 2 to 3 months, stay on top of those. And every about 6,000 to 7,000 miles, get a oil change. Just stay on top of those 2 things. And then obviously, I don't know the exact number, but every so often you need to rotate tires and things like that if you want the tires to last. And this is the last thing, the 5th thing that I think is the most important. And this is probably the most important out of the whole entire list, I'll be honest, which is save for the slow season. I know for myself, I started Turo back in, it was about spring going into the summer. And for my city, the summer and the spring is the peak season. So we make the most amount of money. So when I'm getting into Turo, I'm like, damn, I'm making a lot of money. This is fun. I'm making a lot of money. So like, some people can do that but make a lot of money, and they also spend a lot of money. They might spend it all. So what I would say for you guys is to, when you're making the money in the peak season, save that money and put it aside, because there's going to be a slow season coming around the corner. Every city's different. For most cities, the slow season is in the winter. Like me, right now is my slow season. Yeah, and then also a vehicle could break down or anything. So you need to have at least 2 to 3 times your monthly expenses saved up in an account, just for, you know, rainy day funds. Just like, you know, you need a savings account. You need a backbone to make sure the business can still run if something bad happens. With that being said, I know this was a pretty quick video, but that's all I have for you guys today. And those are the 5 things that I think that I took away from the last 100 trips that I did on Turo. That's all I got for you all today, and I'll see y'all in the next video. And I wish y'all luck on y'all Turo journey.